Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Scooby-Doo reaction for Coin's Reaction Zone. We are back after taking a bit of a break. I had some stress off that happened with animals and things like that, but we're back. I'm just going to have some fun with it. I shaved my beard off, felt more kind of like a sad beard. And it's going to be released a little bit late, but we're going to pick up again on the series, as well as since my gaming channel now, we're going to wait until the football games come out, so we're going to try to record here as much as possible in the Coins Reaction Zone section. So without further ado, we'll just get right into it. So last week, we reacted to episodes 8 and 9, which was Safari So Goody, which we rated a 6 out of 10, and She Sees Sea Monsters by the Seashore, which we rated a 5 out of 10. And today we are reacting to A Scooby-Doo Christmas, released on December 13th, 2002. Episode number 10, series episode 214. And this one is a fun one, because I believe I do remember this one. And the Scooby's pals arrive in a town where Christmas is not celebrated because a headless snowman terrorizes the residents, so the amateur sleuths set out to solve the mystery. And some trivia / references for this one. This episode is a Christmas parody of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. And that's it, pretty much, on that. So we're just going to get right into the episode. I'm recording at like midnight, but I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I have to go into work early, leave early. So we're just going to try to record it as soon as possible, and then this will probably be released on the same day altogether. So let's do it. That's a humongous snowman that they just stumbled upon. Man, that would be crazy if I was a kid like that. Any evil. Oh no, Fred, don't crash into this machine like a 10th time. Winter Hollow, 1764. Oh, so they didn't type in at real time. They usually wait for the kids to come through before, afterwards. Alright, so we got another curmudgeon kind of character. Gotcha. That's a lot of eyeshadow for the sheriff. Yeah, every time, whenever you ask for directions in a small town like that. Man, that snowman is destructive as crap. Holy crud. You're picking a small wooden house. You heard a flashback of him ripping up a cabin.
Wow, Santa.
Nice, that's fun with him controlling it. So they destroyed an outhouse. Okay, we'll do $200 between the whole gang. We haven't had property damage like that in a while.
Blackjack Brody. Legend has it he's the headless snowman.
That's right, but a legend of the headless
Gotcha, Blackjack Brody. Okay.
Seamus Fagin rode into Winter Hollow. Yeah, just from the old country of fortune and gold. Sadly, Seamus Fagin wasn't the only one on that desperate road. Exact way getaway. The villagers formed a posse. For days they searched every nook and cranny of Winter Hollow. Did they ever catch him? No, it was the blizzard that caught Blackjack Brody.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's horrible. Geez, that's violent for this show.
Don't worry, Shaggy. We're not spending Christmas Eve in a spooky old house where a ghost disappeared. We're spending Christmas Eve in a spooky old house where a ghost is going to appear. Old Jeb's house. How's that sound?
Wow, come on, Velma. Way to double back on him.
Fire's still burning. Let's write him that note, Freddy.
I love the way they're hiding. Nice. He's absolutely destroying that. He must be digging for some gold or something. I don't know how that even works. The sheriff was there too, so we just cut through the musical scene and they fell into the lake and got frozen a little bit. Gotcha, okay, so they're going to head out to the cemetery, of course. Good old-fashioned Scooby-Doo. Sorry, boys. Whenever you're by yourselves, the monsters have to show up. Man, those are those versatile Christmas lights right there. They weren't technically destroyed, but that was pretty fun. I love how Lorem here already got it. Nice. What's in that quickly, huh? Nice. Good job, team.
Nobody? Wait.
That's an interesting looking thing. Okay. Yeah, he only appeared for one scene, so I kind of had an idea on that. Gotcha, okay, so his descendant was robbed, so he's looking for the gold.
All I found were bricks.
Wait a second. Gold? Bricks? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Let's go.
So the chimney is actually the gold itself? Wow, that's crazy.
So Blackjack Brody hid the gold going on bricks in the chimney.
So to jail for all the trouble I caused. Just another reason for me to hate Christmas.
I think it's sad what happened to the professor's family. Since it's Christmas, can't we just forgive him?
For all the property damage and stuff? I guess he was one of the victims. They're making it a cute story, but it almost killed people a little bit. And completely structurally damaged those houses.
ruin your whole
I guess that's nice enough by giving it to everybody.
That's what I call the spirit of Christmas. Here's to Professor Higginson, the richest man in town.
Well, that was Christmas in not July yet, but technically June. So that's cute. I like that. Yeah, that was fun enough. Kind of just a little bit of, feels like a Christmas special kind of thing. And then one of the things that saw during the trivia is that um, the episode was originally titled "Ho Ho Horrors." This ended up being used as another title by Cartoon Network. And Tommy and his family name isn't mentioned on screen or in the end credits, but it was used in the character description. And then in the end, they said that William Fagan Higginson was the richest man in town. This echoes a line from the Christmas movie "It's a Wonderful Life." In that movie, the main character was rich and friends. In this case, Higginson was rich literally as well, since he had just found his ancestors missing gold. And then when the Headless Horseman melts, he makes a reference to the Wizard of Oz, saying, "Oh, I'm melting. Oh, what a world," just like the Wicked Witch of the West. And then some inconsistencies that I saw. That I read. Higginson claimed he rushed over from Mill's Corner when he got the call about the snowman. He couldn't have done this because the bridge was out and the best detour would take over 2 hours. He was lying. He was already on the Winter Hollow side acting as a snowman, but nobody caught him on this lie. A lot of interesting parts of it. I do not remember this one at all. I don't think it barely aired for me. It was more like a Christmas special because there's like a 3-month time skip between this one and the next episode of What's New Scooby-Doo. So for all intents and purposes, I think that would have been the first time I've seen this episode, to be honest. I can't remember. But I thought it was cute. It was fun. They kind of used a lot of different cliches for a Christmas story, but made it work in the Scooby-Doo universe. Overall, I think that's the first time where the guys been like, yeah, I guess I'm going to jail. And everybody's like, nah, you're okay. He did lots of property damage, but he has the gold now, so technically they can just get a bunch of people to come in and repair all those houses because it was wood cabins. So just rip them off, make them new ones, kind of thing. So not too bad. Like he didn't kill anybody, but definitely did some serious property damage. And speaking of property damage, I put that outhouse as $200, so $50 between the gang, which is going to be Fred now at 120, Daphne 1310, which is 1,310. Velma at 1,250, and then Shaggy and Scooby at 10,250. And then they also were gifted a Scooby snack box, but they didn't eat any of them, so we're not going to count it. But for me, for this episode, I thought it was cute. It was fun. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Have a cute little, for me, at the time of this release, Christmas in June. Nice and delicious. 6 out of 10 for this episode. And I'll see you guys in a little bit for the next episode, which is going to be Toy Story Boo, which is going to be like a 2-month time skip, but I'm excited for that.